The chairman said you have a very difficult job, and I think that's an understatement. But notwithstanding the difficulties of the job, either that you have or that we have, all of us must be held accountable for the way we discharge our responsibilities. That's what this hearing is about. But it's particularly difficult to be effective when the administration continues to sabotage its own efforts by embracing unconstitutional policies like the president's executive action. I think perhaps the larger tragedy is that the president has poisoned the well in Congress and destroyed any trust whatsoever between the executive branch and the Congress when it comes to fixing our broken immigration system. And I know our friends who were on the Gang of Eight, Senator Schumer, Senator Durbin, said they have an answer. If the House would simply just swallow whole hog the Gang of Eight bill, all the problems would go away. Well, the Constitution gives the House authority to agree or not agree. And one thing I think we should have learned from this whole exercise is that comprehensive immigration reform does not work. That's what I've learned in the last 10 years working to try to fix our broken immigration system. So we need to do what we can where we can, and I still have not given up hope that we can do that. I'd like to ask you, do you regret the actions that you and the administration have taken that have gotten us to this point?
No, I do not, Senator. I believe that the undocumented population in this country, which at least half of which has been here more than 10 years, has to be reckoned with. We know they're here, and they are not priorities for removal. I would note that in two places, Judge Haenen's opinion refers to the fact that the Secretary he acknowledges, has the authority and the discretion to engage in prosecutorial discretion, prioritize who we should remove and who we should not. There are millions of people in this country who are not priorities for removal. There are dozens of states that allow them to have driver's licenses. There's one state that says that an undocumented immigrant has the right to practice law. So, in my judgment, we have to deal with this population. You refer to the fact that the president supposedly poisoned the well. We took the action we took after waiting literally for years for Congress to act. So do you think it's an excuse for the president to act unconstitutionally because Congress doesn't act quickly enough to suit him? I have what is, in my judgment as a lawyer, a very, very thoughtful opinion from the Office of Legal Counsel that we have the legal discretion to do what we did. Unfortunately, Judge Haenen disagrees, but the case is on appeal now. And my guess is that it's going to take literally long past the time that President Obama leaves office before this matter is finally resolved by the courts, which means that not only has the president poisoned the well for any meaningful reform of our broken immigration laws during the duration of his presidency, but it also will endure beyond his presidency.